You've officially been fluffed. Hey y'all, it's your girl, the Real D Beats, and
Your girl, Callie Roo.
and we're here today. We got a new topic coming your way, and today we're going to be talking about being the bigger friend. And when I say the bigger friend, I'm not talking about like taking the high road. I'm talking about being a bigger friend, meaning like being the plus size friend, being the fat friend, being the big friend, the fluffy friend, or whatever they call you. So that's gonna be our topic. We're gonna have a few questions. We're gonna go over. Oh yeah, and listen, today is one of those days. I got on one of my house dresses. My hands is dry because I've been steady washing because I'm cooking. See, I'm missing the strap, but don't judge me though. So we're gonna go over a series of questions and answer them. You know, just to kind of hit on this topic a lot because it's not always talked about. People growing up being a bigger friend, what goes to your mind, you know, so forth, so on. So, oh, and by the way, we cooking today. We jerking some chicken right now, so if y'all hear my smoke detector go off, don't judge me. Please don't. I got a gas stove, and that little bit be tripping. It be turning, making my damn smoke detector go off. So I be having to open the garage door so it kind of air out. But don't judge me doing this video. At least y'all know it worked. I'm trying to get this girl phone open so I can, okay. So Khalil, how does it make you feel to be the big friend?
Doesn't make me feel. It doesn't make me feel any type of way. It makes me feel great to be the big friend because I'm not the only one.
And see me, growing up, I became fluffy when I was like, maybe like in the 3rd grade. That's when I kind of started seeing a little transition. So that's when all the little jokes came out and stuff like, oh, with your fat ass, your fat butt, da 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 da. But I ain't give a damn. So it never made me feel away. Now, back when I was in elementary school, I did deal with friends that would, you know, crack jokes or like, you big. And the way I dealt with that, I cracked on their ass back. I talked about their mama, their grandma, their greasy grandmama. I know y'all remember that one. So that's how I handled it, being a bigger friend. But now as an adult, being a bigger friend, it doesn't faze me. Even in high school and middle school, it didn't faze me because I was me. And my friends, we all had a respect level for each other. We didn't talk about each other. We didn't, you know, we just didn't do that. So it didn't really affect me after elementary school. Does it still affect you?
No.
No, okay. But for people who do, I know it's people that do go through it because they're not confident. But don't let nobody bully you, baby. If they talk about you, talk about their mama, their grandma, their sister, their uncle. Because it's somebody, their granddaddy, somebody that's big in their family. Being big is not a disease. And trust me, it's somebody in their family that's big too. So just keep going down the line until you find somebody. Okay, Khalil, have you ever dealt with low self-esteem due to your weight? If so, when did it start?
No. I feel comfortable.
Okay, so you never dealt with it. I've never dealt with low self-esteem. I've never dealt with low self-esteem either because, I don't know, I just always loved myself. Regardless, I just dealt with the changes of my body. Now, I have looked in the mirror sometimes like, ooh, pig. You growing, girl. But it ain't ever made me feel like, you know, I've tried to work out, it failed. I tried to do many of things and it failed. But it never meant I had low self-esteem. It's because I want to make myself healthier. And I feel better when I don't have as much weight on me. But never low self-esteem. And that's how I try to teach my daughter, like, she used to come to me like, oh, they call you fat. My friends called you fat. I said, I don't give a fuck. If I don't care, why the fuck do you care? I could give less of a care what anybody got to say about me. Baby, I've been big all my motherfucking life. Since the 3rd grade. It don't faze me. Do you ever feel any of your friends, do you ever feel like any of your friends or associates look better because they're smaller?
No, I think we all look good. I think we all look good the way we are. So no, I don't think that
Alexa,
any of
how much
them
time left on the
look
timer?
better because they're smaller. Because some of them ugly.
Alexa, we go in one circle. But yes, for me, I've never felt like nobody looked better than me. Like I've always been like, I gave girls their props. You know, if you're pretty, you're pretty. I've always been on the pretty side, so it didn't really faze me. Now, but that disrespectful ass thing, could it go? Yeah, do that. Like I was saying, I'm a mother. That's why you, yeah. So, anywho, with this, what was I? Oh no, it's never been a competition for me. Like I've always been a girl's girl. Like if you my bitch, you my bitch. We in there. Like I'm not gonna do too much trying to look better than you or none of that. Baby, I am who I am. You are who you are. I ain't never been like that. Oh, if I look better than this bitch, not like. That's the last thing I worry about. Kalia, come over here. The next question is, have you ever cried about being called fat?
That was one time because and there was a boy because they kept on calling me out my name, and then I just wiped my tears, and then I said their mama, and I said somebody else about their family. No, I only said their mama. Yeah, that's it. That's the only time I cried about being called fat, and that was.
Okay, now, start.
It was in September.
That was September of last year? And you know, she tell me sometimes, like, it's gotten better because she used to do a lot of crying about being called fat. Like, I can honestly say I've seen her grow from that, from letting it affect her. Because, you know, as a kid, hearing that, it can hurt your feelings. We ain't gonna say it's not real. It does hurt your feelings. Like, I remember being called fat, but I was always tough. So when I was called fat, it didn't really affect me as a kid because, Alexa, stop. I found a way, baby, if you knew me at Kennedy, baby, I would have a whole roasting session in the back of the motherfucking class. Like, why the teacher's teaching. Because, baby, one thing about me, I learned how to crack at a young age. I don't know if y'all remember how we used to be like, oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. I'm about to ride on your big babble back. I don't know if everybody did that in their states. I'm from Florida, so that's how we used to crack. You know, I just came with it, baby, and I would just, that was me. Like, I would have a whole roasting session. You called me fat, and I got about 10 things I'm about to say about you in 2 seconds. So, now I ain't gonna lie, I did cry once. I probably was like 10 or 12. I know I was probably a preteen or just became a teenager. God bless the dead. My auntie Mary, my great auntie Mary, my grandma, that was one of her close sisters that both of them passed away in a car accident together. And I remember we went to Go to Corral when Go to Corral first opened in Boynton Beach, Florida. And we used to love it because it was all you could eat. So I'll never forget. We went there, and me and my brothers, we just kept going back, eating more and more, getting more and more, getting more and more, getting more and more. So my auntie on time, some dang these children greedy. That don't make no sense. They done been back and forth up there over and over. That's ridiculous. And she was calling us fat, and you know, I wouldn't even eat no more. I don't even think I cried. I was just so angry. But that's how my auntie was. She used to talk mess, but man, I ain't gonna lie, my feelings was hurt. My grandma was pissed off. My grandma was ready to go then. But I tell you though, I think that's the only memory I have really from, you know, feeling down about being fat. Khalil, this one's for you. What do you do now to deal with being the bigger friend?
Like, what?
Right. The question is, what do you do now to deal with being the bigger friend? Like, how do you handle being the bigger friend? Like, do you, like for instance, me, I keep up my hygiene. Can't nobody ever tell you they smelt me. My mama, I didn't even have to deal with my mama telling me she smelt me. I just took care of myself. Like, I carried myself in a womanly manner, like from a kid up into an adult, because as a bigger person, you do carry more, you know, you get sweaty, you get, you know, you're more prone to things that a lot of skinny people aren't. So, you know, I just made sure I kept myself together. So you, Khalil? So that's an example of what I'm saying. So what you guys say?
What do I do
Talk up to your kid.
what I do to deal with being the bigger friend is that really nothing, as long as they, like, say if, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, I can say Khalil has grown. Like, she keeps herself together. She cares. She makes sure her appearance is good. You know, from how she used to. So she definitely. I do notice that she's changed with, you know, hygiene and those different things. Like, she makes sure she keeps herself up. I don't have to be like, girl, go bathe your stink ass, you know. So I do notice she does keep herself up with that. We had a struggle when she was probably like 3 years ago, and she got it together. So so Khalil, come to the camera. What's something positive that you can say for big people in your age group? Give them some advice. The big boys and girls that's in your age group that has to go to school and deal with those things.
That it don't matter what people say, love yourself for yourself. And love yourself for yourself. It don't matter what other people say. And the people that come for you and call you fat, just ignore them, because that's the way that's their opinion, not yours. Yeah.
And then what I can say, like, the advice I would give to the younger me or the younger kids, like, that I grew up with, that I've seen that dealt with this low self-esteem and things when it came to their weight. Baby, listen. It's always somebody that's going through something worse than you. And it's always somebody, you got people that's anorexic, you got people that wish they can gain weight. Don't always think that being the big person is a disease. It's far from it. People may make it look like a disease. Like, I grew up in a time where boys would disclaim you. When I started dating and stuff, you would have where some boys would disclaim you because you was big. And back then, I would say in the early 2000s, being big wasn't in. But guess what? I stood my motherfucking ground, baby. And guess what? Nigga, you was with me or you wasn't. But that wasn't gonna stop me. Because guess what? I knew who I was and I knew what I had. So just stay confident. Like, even when you don't want to, get in the mirror, look at yourself. Put stickers on your mirror every time you get up. And, you know, with words of aspiration, like, staying positive, like, you got this. It's not the end of the world because you're big. Big is in. It may have not been in then, but it's in. So don't beat yourself up, baby. We all got some weight on us. And trust me, it ain't the worst thing in the world. So for the next one, do you feel like your peers are afraid of you Because you're the bigger friend?
Some of the boys are. I can say that. It was this one boy. He's big too. He called. We was in art class. He had called me big, and then I had went over there, like we was sitting like across from each other, and then I had went over there to go hit him, because every time a boy called me big or out of my name or something else, I hit them. And then I went over there to try to go hit him. He had got up and ran, and then me and him had got in trouble for that. And then, well, I wouldn't say they're scared. I just feel like they don't like when I hit them.
So do they keep trying you? Like, they still be trying you and call you big, or?
No.
So they know what the consequences are. So basically what you're trying to say is they know what the consequences are when they talk about your weight. So they kind of they don't really come at you in certain ways like they used to, because they've learned that you don't play with them about that. Well, I understand. So like, yeah, finish cleaning these, clean these, and you ain't touch nothing, did you?
Only those shells.
Okay. Go ahead and finish cleaning them and put them on that plate. We cleaning the shrimp right now, y'all. But like, what I was gonna say, I don't know. I think people were. I wouldn't say nobody was scared of me. I just feel like they was intimidated by me, because I always carried this demeanor, like attitude. My walk off. Now, I didn't have attitude. Like, I'm down as fuck. Like, I'm so fucking cool. I am cool. Like, a lot of people know me, and then it's like, I'm very known, but I'm in the in crowd, but I'm not, because I don't do with people shit, and I don't follow people. I don't, like, I'm just in my own zone, who I'm with, who I'm friends with, and all that stuff. So, it's like, people took it as, like, I was a bully. Baby, the people who really knew me knew that was false. So, you know, I used to feel some type of way when people called me a bully, because I joked around a lot. I played around a lot. Like, I was not always serious. So, you know, it was effed up when I used to hear people say that. And they probably still say it to this day. But, no, I just didn't fuck around. That's the difference. Don't play with me. And I became that way in middle school, because that was my defense mechanism, because I knew people tried me because of my weight. But we're not going to do that. So people took it as intimidation. Like, I got tried. Like, people would try me, but some people would be scared to try me. And then it'd be kind of like a cop and deuces type of situation. But I've never tried to make anybody scared of me or none of that. Like, I've never been a bully, but people were intimidated by my demeanor. Shoot, even in some relationships, like even with like dating, when I was dating, like people would feel away. People would like, I don't know, but no, I don't feel like nobody was ever scared of me. It was just intimidation, honestly. So Khalil, you first. You almost done? Okay, so I'll answer this first. When people on TikTok leave comments about you needing to lose weight and make fat jokes, does it affect you? Hell, motherfucking no. Because my mama would be like, I'm gonna go on there and cuss their ass out. I don't care about losing TikTok. But see me, I don't care. I see them jokes, I laugh, and I walk away. Like, the old me, I'll be cussing every bitch I don't know. I ain't doing it. And a lot of people try to discourage you, like, oh no, how you handle it? I won't be on the TikTok with that. Nah, da-da-da. But it rolls off like motherfucking oil. Like, imagine me being a croissant and you glazing that bitch with some butter and that bitch just slide off because it's so hot. That's how the comments stick with me. Like, people may get on here and talk about us after this video. I don't care. That's just that. It doesn't affect me at all. I really don't care. What would you say, Khalil?
I would say that I don't care what people say. Well, I really don't really care what they're going to say. I don't read them.
Yeah, you know, I've taught her that, like, who cares? cares? Nobody don't care. And that's just that. Like, some people be like, how you let your daughter be on there? Like, it doesn't affect her when she sees those comments? No. It really doesn't.
I don't read the comments.
Oh, she says she don't read the comments. I tell her a little some stuff that people say, and it just slide off like water. Like, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Because guess what? The negative comments is what make us go viral. How they do? Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. The negative comments is what makes us go viral. So, I don't care. But we finna pretty much wind this down. We almost done cooking. We making some jerk pasta tonight. I'm getting it together. We almost done. She putting these shrimp so that I can go ahead and throw them in. It's been cool, y'all. So leave some comments. You know, if y'all want to hear another topic, the next topic, we'll be doing this 1 to 2 times a week. So leave your feedback. Whatever you got to say, like something that we can better. I am gonna get us a microphone so that we ain't got to be all up to the camera when we talk all the time. So I will be doing that. What else I got to say? You got something to say? But it's been cool, y'all. We just want to get on here real quick. Y'all gonna see more of us. We're gonna be doing this more and more. But we need y'all interaction, y'all feedback. Let us know what we can change. You know, we're open to everything. Negative comments, positive comments. You know, I just want to grow with this. And I want to keep it going. I really do. Because I want to, you know, I like connecting with people. And, you know, people that's been in the same shoes as me. So, let me know, y'all, what y'all want the next topic to be. I'm going to go ahead and post this. And guess what? It's a wrap. And like we say, you better fluff around and find out.